No, I'm playing with another plastic piece right now.
What does that mean?
I got my Lego brick on, bro.
You're bricked up? Lego style?
What does that mean?
I think it means he's got Lego open.
Yeah, it just means I got Lego.
I honestly
Wait,
thought
I'm
he was talking
unlocking
about
stuff?
jerking off like a little Lego penis.
A little naked Lego penis?
I'm using tweezers
You know
to
that's a
jerk
thing?
off a little Lego figurine.
Oh fuck! Now I want to see a Lego penis. Is that fucked up?
Yeah, no, I heard Murder Brian talk about it before. He has like a little Lego figurine that's got like a little cock and balls on it. People
what?
make them custom. Yeah. You can get little nude Legos.
They don't have that shit in downtown Disney. I'm going
Today
to invite you
the
to
first
the game.
result is really funny when I looked up Lego penis.
There's also a whole subreddit of people who pose with like their Lego models like on their cocks and like tits and stuff. There's like there's a whole scene of people who like to pose nude with their Legos.
That's interesting.
And I think that's so cool.
Can you link me to some of the top comments in the most popular threads on that? I want to see the types of people that are commenting on that subreddit. Sort by top this month, and then give me the top comments from the top post.
Okay, hold on.
Well, the top post is probably like,
so hot.
we're,
That's so
we're
hot.
turning the subreddit off due to Reddit API changes. So you might have to scroll down just a little bit, but it's r/naked Lego. r/naked what?
All right. We're gonna sort by top this month. I'm gonna go to the top. Wow. All right,
Display capture?
You doing
those are
this
the-
while using
oh.
display capture is...
I'm on my stream PC doing it, so I'm on the same PC as OBS, which is honestly scarier. Okay. It's a Star Wars Lego. Top comment is, those are the droids I'm looking for, winky face.
Huge. That's exactly the type of shit I was looking for.
Worth the wait to complete. Cute little guy. Very cute. The Lego build is nice, but damn, you have a sexy body. What a cute R2 unit. Love it. And the builder too. Hard eyes emoji. Finally get to see all of you. So sexy. She's showing her pussy in this one. I love everything about this. I love the photos in the
did you
droid,
just
but my
type that,
problem with
Justin?
Legos is I binge build. I wish I could take my time and do it bit by bit. I just having
Guy's in
an
the wrong
earnest
spot,
Lego
man.
conversation.
That guy's in the wrong place. He thought he was on our Lego.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy,
That rocks.
man.
That's so fucking cool.
Some people will be living their life and they don't really care, and maybe they actually know how to do it. You know?
Yeah, no, they're doing that shit right. Meanwhile,
Like
I'm
it's gotta be
I'm a fucking
it's
asshole.
pretty annoying living your life being like taking every action and everything you say with a filter of like, is this gonna make people think I'm suck? Like, no,
Make
okay.
me think I'm suck.
On the other hand, the unexamined life is not worth living, my brother.
So true.
What?
Man, I gotta read more porno Reddits. That shit's so funny.
That's a dangerous road, brother.
It's crazy. I didn't realize how many people jack off on Reddit.
I mean, a lot of like straight guys, yeah.
Why'd you have to bring that into it?
Cause it's fucking true.
What'd you have to-
Every
what'd you
porn
have to
Reddit
say?
is literally just like,
There's no
how
gay
can I
Reddits?
take this thing and put boobs on it? Like it's literally everyone.
I bet there's gay subreddits
I bet
too.
you're fucking wrong.
There's
Yeah,
gotta be.
Northern Lion.
Oh shit!
fuck it.
Holy fuck!
Oof.
You're telling me there's not
that-
like an
that'd make it
r/gay?
I mean, there probably is. Yeah. I'm just saying, if you go
r/gay
to one,
is
if you go to one
so
that's
funny.
All
That's
the
right. I
nudie
go to
ones are
obviously.
definitely dominated.
I go to
by beautiful
r/straight.
women.
a lot of people think that like my frustration was out of like lack of things that I want. That's not what I. That's not. It was not like that.
I will say,
God,
if
the
you
one thing
sort,
the internet
you guys-
needs
don't
is more
you
places to
worry.
jerk off.
if you sort r/naked Lego by top, you're just getting nothing but women. If you sort it by new, nothing but cocks.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Sort
It
by
does say a lot.
Sort by controversial.
Oh shit.
What is saucer lord?
It does strike. I don't mean this to be rude, but it strikes me that if you went to a not safe for work subreddit and sorted by controversial, it's kind of like sorting by ugly, right?
You know, I guess you're right, honestly.
It's fucked up, but I think you're just right.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's
maybe,
sad.
yeah.
That's sad.
My chat. Why are they talking about Lego porn? Answer: Justin was looking up Lego porn.
I was not looking off
that's
Lego
not
porn.
right.
They were talking about it on podcasts I enjoy.